With presidential primaries and Super Tuesday happening next week, candidate Nikki Haley is taking an aggressive approach with never winning a primary or caucus yet. Scripps News reporter Andrew Rafferty sits down with her and asks what her message is to voters who think her campaign may not be built for the long run.
Nikki Haley urging supporters to stick with her ahead of what could be make-or-break contests on Super Tuesday. Nearly one-third of Republican delegates will be awarded March 5th, when voters in 15 states go to the polls. In an interview with Scripps News, Haley said she's just looking to keep around 30 to 40% of the vote, the same total she's gotten in previous contests. Are there any assurances that you can give voters in states like where we are in Virginia that you're in it for the long haul?
I think what we're trying to do is look at how hard we've fought. There were 14 people in the race. We defeated a dozen of the fellas. I've got one more to catch up to.
Former President Trump, meanwhile, visiting another Super Tuesday state, Texas, blaming Joe Biden for a crisis at the border, just weeks after a bipartisan bill fell apart in Congress, something Nikki Haley says has failed the American people.
Congress should have gotten the room and not come out until they passed a strong border bill. But because Trump told them not to pass anything, now they're waiting till after the election. The American people can't afford to wait. They need to get it done. Congress needs to do their job, and Trump needs to stay out of it.
The Supreme Court announced it would hear an appeal on Trump's immunity claim in late April, potentially pushing a trial closer to the November election. How much of a priority do you think it should be for these cases to get resolved before November?
I just think they need to do things quickly. If it's hearing a case, do it quickly. If it's an appeal, do it quickly. But the court cases take the time they're going to take, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Andrew Rafferty, Scripps News, Richmond, Virginia.